What's up, everyone? I'm hoping you had a great week and are looking forward to your weekend. I have got a new video for everyone. It is going to be my Target unboxing, buy one, get one 50% off sale. I am looking forward to getting into it and seeing what I grabbed because I forgot a few of the items. I remember a few of the movies I got, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't done an unboxing video in a while. It's been a long time since I've gotten like a haul in the mail. But I am looking forward to it, and I'll get right into it right after this. All right, everyone, let's crack into that first box. But I ended up grabbing something. There's been a lot of talk about the knife I choose to use when I unbox my boxes and open up my boxes and everything like that. So I went out and I got a new knife. Finally, because I know everyone was complaining. So now I can finally unbox with a new knife. All right, that's open. First box. Let's see what I got. All right, throw the box out of there. So we'll start with this. We've got Interview with the Vampire. Actually, something I haven't seen. I've seen parts of it. I know my dad, I think, has told me a lot about this one. But yeah, I definitely got to check it out. I'm looking forward to checking that out. This comes from Kramer vs. Kramer. This is a recommendation from Gus. He had told me to grab this one and check it out, so I grabbed it during that sale. Good time to buy it. Next up after that, we have got 50 First Dates. Good comedy with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. It is definitely not my favorite Adam Sandler movie. I definitely have to revisit it because it has been a while since I've seen it. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to checking that one out again at some point. Something I haven't seen is Necessary Roughness, but I am a football fan, and this one seems like it could be some fun. 1991 it came out. The biggest bunch of losers to ever become winners, it says. I don't know really any of the actors. Oh, Jason Bateman's in this, so that's pretty cool. There he is right there. That's awesome, Jason Bateman's in this. That is so cool. I'm a big Jason Bateman fan. All right, next up we've got Vantage Point, something that I haven't seen since the theaters. And I remember leaving the theater thinking this movie was absolutely incredible. I absolutely remember loving it, but I haven't gotten a chance to rewatch it since. And I have been wanting to pick it up all the time, and I just haven't. So I'm really looking forward to revisiting this at some point and seeing how I feel upon a rewatch. All right, next up we've got another comedy. We've got Maid of Honor. This is a romantic comedy, and it is probably one of my favorites out there. It's up there. It's definitely not my favorite or anything like that, but it's another it's a fun movie. Patrick Dempsey's fun in it. I like Michelle, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Monaghan, I say, but everybody will get on you if you mispronounce somebody's name once. So I don't even try anymore. But next up after that, we've got One Day, which I don't know anything about this, but it's got Anne Hathaway and Jim Sturgis. And when I read the plot to it, I was like, this sounds pretty decent. It sounds like it's something right up my alley. So I might have to check this out this weekend at some point. All right, next up after that, got London. Just came out from Mill Creek Entertainment. I remember, I've seen this once, and I remember enjoying the hell out of this movie. I really liked it. I thought it was a really good movie. Chris Evans, Jessica Biel, Jason Statham, and I think Jason Statham has hair in this, but they play characters that you wouldn't anticipate they play, like Chris Evans and stuff like that. I think a lot of cocaine and drugs in this movie. And it's fitting because I just saw Cocaine Bear. But anyways, I liked London quite a bit. I remember enjoying it. Looking forward to a rewatch on that. And another Tyler Perry movie here. We've got Tyler Perry's Medea Goes to Jail. I've never seen this one, but yeah. And there was quite a few that I unfortunately didn't get the opportunity to grab because they weren't in stock when I ordered them. So I didn't get the chance to get those. All right, next up we have got another box here. Toss that box out of the way. We've got Smile on 4K, which I did watch this. So the packages came separate, kind of spread out throughout the course of the week, and I did watch this one. I didn't like Smile. I don't think it's as good as or smart as everybody thinks it is. No offense. It's not original either, and everybody kind of claimed it was. I think Barbarian was a lot better than Smile. It's pretty boring in my opinion. It's psychological. Maybe that's why I wasn't into it. I don't know, but it's not very exciting. It's really slow paced. Not a lot happening. A lot of fake jump scares that aren't scary at all, that aren't effective. And I didn't really enjoy Smile very much. But that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people loved it. So next up, we've got Pearl with a beat up slipcover right here. So I'm going to have to grab another one. But I thought this was okay. Another one, pretty boring. Incredible performance by Mia Goth. I liked X way more than Pearl. After that, we've got Violent Night. I saw this in theaters, and I'm so glad I passed on buying this day one. So as you probably noticed, if you follow me on Instagram or anything like that, really nice embossing here too. I am not buying day one as much anymore. Gus and I had talked about kind of getting our money back this year and, making our money work for us when it comes to movies. And it just gets really expensive. And this was like $24.99 or $22.99. And I got it. Buy one, get one, 50% off. So probably paid like $13. And I got it with the slip still. So yeah, I'm happy. I like Violent Night, and I'm just trying to save some money this year, with more bills and stuff like that. So be a little bit smarter. Another one that came with the slipcover, and it's an older release from like 2021 or 2021, I believe, still come with the slip, was Outfit. And I did just watch this. This came at the recommendation of Tim, Talkies, and I really had fun with this movie. I thought it was a better kind of crime drama, like whodunit in a way, or one of those murder mystery movies, if you want to call it that. I thought it was better than Knives Out, to be honest with you, but nobody talks about The Outfit. If you haven't seen it and you're into like crime mystery, murder mystery movies, I would highly recommend checking out The Outfit. It's pretty cool. It takes place all in one setting pretty much. It's really cool. All right, next up, Escape from Alcatraz, Clint Eastwood. Never seen this, but it's the most recent 4K here from Kino Lorber that I grabbed, so that's pretty cool. Excited about that. All right, right after that, we've got another package here. I'll toss that out of the way, and we'll just kind of grab as we go here, and yeah, so let's see what I got. All right, Hollers. I did watch this a while back, about a year or two ago, and I was a big fan, and I didn't even know it came with the slipcover. I completely forgot, so I got really lucky to get it with the slipcover. That's awesome. I'm super excited about that. I was a big fan of the Hollers. I think it's really good. And this actress right here, she was in Cocaine Bear. She plays the ranger. So she's pretty funny in that movie. All right. Got a ton of RLJE titles. As you know, I'm a big fan of RLJE. They're slipcovers. They do really cool work. A lot of embossing here. This is The Layer. I have not seen this, but it is Neil Marshall's newest movie. In case you don't know who Neil Marshall is, he is the same director as The Descent, Doomsday, and Dog Soldiers as well. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. It probably will be pretty soon. Another nice RLJE release. Next up, we've got The Reef Stalked. And I did not really care for this one. I thought it was not very good. But it's a shark movie. I pretty much try and buy all shark movies that come out on Blu-ray. And I am a big collector of RLJE, so it was a no-brainer for me to pick it up. But yeah, I didn't hate it. I just did not like it, and I don't think it's nearly as good as the first one. My biggest problem with it, and this isn't a major spoiler, but if you're concerned about me spoiling it, just kind of mute me for like 5 seconds here. But there's like nobody that dies. I think there's 1 or 2 deaths, and I'm not a fan of that. So you're in a shark movie, you need to have more deaths. So, all right, next up after that, we have got South of Heaven, I believe it is. Yeah, South of Heaven. You got Evangeline Lilly now, and then Jason Sudeikis as well. Now, Evangeline Lilly right here, I just watched the newest Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantum Realm, and she has short hair in that. I'm wondering if this movie, like she was required to have short hair and then she just never grew it back out, or if they were okay with it in Ant-Man. I'm not sure. I'm very curious why they went with the short hair realm. If anybody knows, I was just very curious for some reason about that. But another RLJE title, I have not seen this one. So I do look forward to checking that out at some point. All right, another RLJE title here, if I can get it out. We have got White Elephant. Then we got Bruce Willis. You know what I've started to realize? Like Bruce Willis and even John Malkovich are in a lot of these like straight-to-video movies. Obviously, we know Bruce Willis is, but John Malkovich is in a few of these straight-to-video type movies as well. But yeah, this came out in 2022. RLJE put it out as well. So there's your slipcover. Like I said, one more. Struggling there, so I just pulled them out of the box. Should have done that to begin with. All right, we've got Escape the Field, I believe this is called. Yeah, so we've got, actually, Shane West is in this. He's the only actor I know in this. I also know this guy. I don't know who that is, but, like, I've seen him in the movies before. I watched the trailer for this. It started out looking pretty cool, and then I was like, but I know my buddy Terrell's seen this one. He's the only person I know that has seen this. Lionsgate put it out, one of those straight to Blu-ray type movies or whatever, but it's rated R for violence and language. It came out last year. It's pretty short, under 90 minutes, so I'll check it out at some point. Also comes with a digital copy as well. Another RLJE title, we've got Murder at Yellowstone City, but no slipcover on this. It never came with one in the original pressing. But it's got the actress from Pitch Perfect as well, Anna Camp. So she is right there in case anybody notices her from Pitch Perfect. So yeah, Thomas Jane is also in this, and I like Thomas Jane, and Nat Wolff is in it as well. It could be decent. It seems like a Western, and I've gotten more into Westerns lately. It is 2 hours and 7 minutes, so it's a pretty long run time, so hopefully it's not boring. All right, after that, we've got another Troma title, actually. This one is going to be Zombie Island Massacre. I don't know much about this. Probably a bad movie, but super cheap, so I don't mind. And I like collecting Troma films titles. Moving Violations is up next. This is a Kino Lorber title. I didn't even realize that. I'm looking forward to checking that out. Jennifer Tilly's in it. Don't know much about Moving Violations. And then Patch Adams. I haven't seen this in ages. I do remember it's pretty sad. It's not a happy movie, I wouldn't say. It's based on a true story, and it's probably been 24 years since I've seen this because I remember watching this in the theater in 1998. So it has probably been about 24 years since I've seen it. Almost 25 years. All right, finishing with the last box here. Just tossed out the box, grabbed the movies. The hit list. It was in my cart. I don't know anything about this. Rated R for violence and language. But it's got Cuba Gooding Jr. and Cole Hauser in it. And I like both of them. It's probably a straight-to-video type movie. If you've seen it, let me know. But it's an action movie, and I'll check it out. Who's on your list? The hit list. I mean, yeah, sounds fun. All right, a couple of Vertical Entertainment titles. I've started to get really into their stuff as well lately. Some of it's really bad. Some of it's decent. A lot of Bruce Willis titles go to Vertical or RLJE. But A Day to Die. It's got Frank Grillo, Bruce Willis, and also Kevin Dillon. So it could be decent. I'm hoping it's somewhat decent. I don't know. It's probably not that good. But anyways, A Day to Die. There it is with the slipcover. Vertical Entertainment. Another Vertical here. We've got After We Fell. I get confused with all these Fallen movies. I've seen the first one. I can't even remember what it was called now. After, I believe it was called, just After. I thought it was okay, not very good. But I'll probably finish the trilogy or whatever. I think there's 4 of them or something like that. I know my friend Tiana is a big fan of these movies. I'll check them out at some point after We Fell There with the slipcover. Next up, we've got The Desperate Hour with Naomi Watts, who's my favorite actress. I wish she would choose some better roles. It's not to say I don't like this. I did watch this on Hulu, and I picked it up. It comes with the slipcover. I didn't mind Desperate Hour. I actually like this a decent amount. Please understand if you're going into watching this movie and you ever want to check this out, the first hour of this movie is just Naomi Watts. I can't quite remember like the first 2 minutes. They might show her son, but really this is just her on her phone for like an hour and 15 minutes. The first hour, 15 minutes is probably her on her phone. And then the last 10 minutes, it gets a little bit like more intense. Now, I liked it because she's such a good actress and carries it, and it really is intense, but it definitely, it's just her. So you got to understand that going into this movie. So you're getting, you need to have a powerhouse performer like Naomi Watts to be able to carry it. But I like it. Love Naomi Watts, though, so I'll watch paint dry with her. So I was a fan. It's decent. I gave it 3 out of 5 when I watched it. But yeah, she's chosen some questionable roles. I wish she would get back on the big screen. I really want to see her win an Academy Award someday. All right, I grabbed this because I wanted to get this on standalone 4K. Amazing Spider-Man 2. I loved the Amazing Spider-Man movies with Andrew Garfield. I was a big fan. All right, this was actually Shout Factory, not Scream Factory. We got The Stepfather because this was before Scream Factory became a thing. I think, what year was this? 2010 or 11 or something like that. I'm looking. I can't quite find it. But yeah, this was before Scream Factory became a thing. So that's why it is Shout Factory right there. So it's a little weird to put that in the Shout Factory pile, but that's where it belongs. All right, next up we have got an MVD visual title. I kind of thought this was a marquee collection. That's why I grabbed it. I probably wouldn't have grabbed it otherwise. Oh well, it was super cheap, probably like $7 plus the 50% off. We got Macintosh and TJ. If you've seen it, let me know. Maybe I should check it out at some point. But yeah, MVD visual. Next up after that, we've got a double pack of Miss Congeniality and Miss Congeniality 2. I remember seeing, I believe, both of these. Definitely the first one in theaters. I think the second one as well. I have never watched them since, but I wanted to grab them in a double pack, super cheap, and you get both of them. And I wouldn't mind rewatching these movies. I just remember Sandra Bullock being like, "You love me." You think something like that. It was just fun. But yeah, that's a good one. I just rewatched this on Netflix, but I still wanted to grab it. I forgot how much I enjoyed this movie. It's so funny. I was cracking up, laughing my ass off during this movie multiple times. Along came Polly. So with Ben Stiller, I'm a much bigger fan of Ben Stiller when he plays a serious role and he's not playing an idiot. So like something like this, Heartbreak Kid, more my speed for Ben Stiller. But yeah, he's funny in this. Like there is some laugh out loud moments in this movie. And Jennifer Aniston is gorgeous, as always. This is just a fun movie. And yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman's also in this, and he provides plenty of comedic value. And then last, to finish it out, another vertical title. This one didn't come with a slipcover, but it's the other After movie. We've got After Ever Happy. What a stupid title, in my opinion. But anyways, the blonde's attractive. I think she's pretty. I don't know her name. But anyways, Josephine Langford, maybe? Is that her name? Yeah, it's, like I said, I haven't seen the other two. I've seen the first one. I think the fourth one's being made or has been made or comes out this year or something like that. They're okay. The first one, at least, was okay. Not really. Probably, like, average to below average. Or, I'll say average. But anyways, it's a book. So it's funny because a studio put out the first one after, and then there was like no word. It got really bad reviews. I'm talking terrible reviews, bombed in box office. And then Vertical's the one who got the last two. So I'm thinking the studio was like, we don't want to do any more. We're not going to. And then Vertical was like, yeah, we'll release the rest of the movies. So something like that. But that is everything That is all of the movies that I grabbed. I'm going to try and pick these up and do a money shot here. There's a big stack, so we'll see if I can do it. But this was exciting because it was my first unboxing here in my new place. Unboxing video with a large haul. I don't know how many I got, but I got some good titles that I'm excited to dive into. So, yep. All right, here we go. That is the stack. That is all your spines right there. So some good pickups, some RLJE titles in there, Troma, and some other good stuff. So that's everything I grabbed. That is all of the stuff that I got during this Target buy one, get one 50% off sale. Like I said, some RLJE Films titles. I got some Kino Lorber stuff, Troma Films, MVD, among studio releases, standard Blu-ray, some 4K's. So I'd love to hear what you grabbed during the sale, if you grabbed anything. I'd love to hear if you've seen any of these movies, what your thoughts are. Please go ahead and leave a comment. I always enjoy reading everybody's comments. Like I said, I hope if you are watching this right now as I put it out, I hope you enjoy your weekend. Hopefully everybody is doing well and enjoyed that video. Hopefully I entertained you. And yeah, please leave a comment. Like I said, I love it. Hit that like button. And if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to subscribe as well and hit that bell notification on your way out. And I'll see everyone next time. Have a good one.